As we round up, I tell you a story. So you know that you can't outgrow this. In fact, when you think you are mature, that's when you are most vulnerable. That's why every day you have to present your heart before the Lord and say, help me. For more than 4 years, traveling as a minister, a young minister, of course, the Lord told me never to take honorarium from campuses. Because I had an issue with one of the campuses, and he said, never take honorarium again. Even though 80% of my meetings were campus meetings. After a while, I came to a point, I said, well, we have conquered money. Money is not a challenge. All we have, we give to God's kingdom. God now began to open doors for me to minister in churches. And so when I go to minister for fathers of faith, he said, don't take a seat. Ask them to pray for you. Meanwhile, the fathers of faith are those who have established ministries that can give you something reasonable. You have asked me not to take anything from campus. Now you have opened doors to minister in churches you say I shouldn't take. How do we survive? I began to manage that. I finished ministry. I kneel down. They pray for me. They say, no wonder. God is using you. My heart will be heavy. After 1 day, 2 days, I will recover. I will still go for the meetings. God now started opening international doors. That's where problem came. To go for an international meeting, sometimes you do COVID test 4 times. They will insert things in your nostrils and all over your body. In your mouth, you do a COVID test in Nigeria, you land in that country, you do a COVID test. Before you leave the country, you do a COVID test. As you arrive in Nigeria, you do a COVID test. All of the bodies. I started visiting some African countries. I can assure you that more than 60% of the journeys I went for, God forbade me from taking honorarium. I thought, okay, I'd mastered it. I'm mature now, my heart. Before I left for England, I had to do a quick Schengen visa because I was so busy I didn't have time. So they booked an emergency flight for me from the admin unit. And flight, since it was late, was over 75,000. I went to Lagos because I needed to do it in 4 days. I told them, if you can't do it in 4 days, forget about it. Because I must go for this journey. I canceled the first trip. I don't want people to think there's no integrity. They booked the flight. I went to Lagos, submitted, followed the whole process. I flew back. So 75 going, about 80,000 coming back. We spent over 150K to go. They sent the passport to me. After 5 days, they got the visa and everything.